There we go. Good times. All right. Well, let's do a little flying today. Got a little bit of time before gonna go outside and do some manual labor.
Nintendo Sim.
Ah, hey, buddy. Pick one of these VIPs for me, Cold Smooth. This one here's got live weather. The Moultonborough. It's got live weather.
Yet I want Molten.
All right, let's do it. All right, Moultonborough, Red Hill Outing Club. Mr. James Radovan needs quick hop to attend a special event. Whoa. All right, I think he's a hitman. We're gonna take the Cirrus Vision Jet G2. This is my favorite plane in the game, minus the PC-24. This is my favorite working plane in the game. Even got Baxter back here watching the show. There's our Dirty Bird. So look at that. They even added aircraft sounds for ambient flights. It's a busy airport. Holy crap.
NVI 1513 parking 89 for ground service. Ready for passengers boarding.
Quick favor, Captain. I'm expected in Moultonborough ASAP. So, if you'd speak up a bit.
To say hi before you leave to Moultonborough. Mr. Radovan will be aboard soon. I know you'll give him a warm welcome. He's close to one of our top clients who booked a flight for him. Have a great flight.
Ground, Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree with Victor. Ready to taxi, IFR.
Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree. Taxi 2.
You want to see something cool, Cold Smooth?
Left using taxiway Foxtrot Alpha Victor uniform. Contact tower.
This right here is a parachute for the aircraft. About to run you down, boy.
Sir, on behalf of our airline personnel, we would like to welcome you on board flight NVI 15.
Possibly not. This guy's flipping a bitch, you see that? Tight ship they're running.
Kennedy Tower, Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree at runway 1 tree, left ready for departure. IFR to 5 Tree November Hotel.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 13 Lima.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 1 tree left. Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree. Good afternoon, sir. This is your captain.
As this guy's coming in to
On
land.
behalf of First Class Wings, I would like to welcome you on board flight NVI 1513 bound for Moultonborough. Estimated flight time to Moultonborough is 42 minutes. To prepare for takeoff, please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you and get ready for a wonderful flight.
someone's on the runway. Cleared for takeoff. This guy's just chilling. Oh man, that's hilarious.
Going to 135.9er, Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree. New York departure, Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree is at 1200 climbing flight level 210.
2994. All right, we're up.
Going to 121.125, Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree. New York Center, Nasty 8 November Victor India 151 tree is passing 9,100 climbing flight level 210. 14,300 climbing flight level 210.
2993. Beautiful. Wish we were in Maine so we can get some lobster. We're gonna go to standard barometer. And here we are, 21 thou.
Sir, glad to be your captain today. First, I'd like to welcome you on behalf of First Class Wings on Flight NVI 1513. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 21,000 feet and an airspeed of 150 knots. It's 3:12 p.m. and are expecting to land in Moultonborough approximately at 4:40 p.m. local time. Current temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. If the weather cooperates, we should get a great view of the area as we descend. I'll update you before we reach our destination. Until then, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight.
How hot is this RC plane?
It's tiny, baby. It's a tiny one. But it'll get the job done. I mean, look at the avionics on this thing. It's sick. But yeah, you can only have 5 passengers or 3 Texans, basically.
Yeah, no medics.
Plane's only got a 5,000 pound cargo limit. But what's great about having a fat person on your plane is you could use their underwear as backup parachutes. The Honda Jet can land itself at any airport without any pilots touching anything. If the pilot passes out, the ground traffic could actually send a signal to the plane to activate auto landing. They need to put that jet in this game. I got to see one of those flying around over here at the air show, at the air races. Really cool tech. I think there is one aircraft in this game. I'm wondering if the Pilatus does it. The PC-24, the one that I usually fly around in small freaking runways in the middle of nowhere. I think that one might have the same capabilities too, but I haven't tested it out. Be cool to see if it works in this game. I don't even know how you trigger it. Maybe there's just something you can pull, just like this parachute right here. But this thing does have the capability of landing itself via parachute. For some reason, you can't find any landing spots.
That makes sense since the military uses parachutes for giant trucks and stuff.
Be interesting to see how it works. Let's see if I can find a YouTube video after we land. Yeah, check out the avionics on this thing. You can see where all the flights are. You see what your trajectory is for the next minute of flying. It actually calculates curves, unlike a lot of flight plans. It's really cool. If it was a touchscreen, it'd be perfect. Auto throttle. You got your entire electrical right here to reset if needed, and over here. You got your backup oxygen masks right here in case there's a bird strike. Just comes right down, then you can activate your microphone in the mask. And that's a cool little plane. I got to see somebody that recently bought one on is like a big YouTuber, and I got to see him fly to Oshkosh with the Honda Jet, and not Honda Jet, sorry, the Cirrus Vision Jet, and yeah, it's just there's so much tech in this RC aircraft. It just makes it so easy. You know, it's probably as easy as a new Cessna 152 or 172. Not a little easier because you don't have to calculate the amount of fuel mixture you need to combat the temperature elements with a piston aircraft. No, it's a jet. It's a jet engine. But with the piston aircraft, you actually have to adjust the fuel mixture, where this is automatic because it's a jet engine. So like a 152 or a 172, anything Cessna makes, or even the Pilatus PC-12. No, I think that one calculates it. It's a supercharger.
Such thing as an electric plane?
Yeah, there are. They started coming out like 4 or 5 years ago. They're designed for pilot training. They're not really designed for long distance flights. The batteries only last like 45 minutes in them when you're flying. Maybe an hour if you're on the ground. What are you going to do with the aircraft on the ground other than taxi? But yeah, they have like hot swap batteries, so you don't have to like charge them like a Tesla. You can just rip out the batteries and then put a new chunk in, and then you can fly it some more. But they only take like 2 or 3 pilots, and it's literally just for. And they have it in this game. You can I'll show it to you once we land. But then obviously, you know, they have the drones too, right? The man flying drones. Those are aircraft. Those are all electric. Minus the Jetson. The Jetson ones aren't, I think. No, I think the Jetsons are too. Yeah, but they do have gas-powered, you know, flying motorcycles. And then they got electric ultralights, you know, the ones that like you have a parachute flying you around, kind of like a parasail. And then yeah, they got one of each, man. There's one of each. There's just no commercial electric aircraft, minus the one that flew around the world. Well, that's not commercial. That one's made by NASA. The one that Jean-Luc Picard flew around about a decade ago. A little bit under a decade ago. He flew around the world in it, but he landed at multiple spots to recharge. It's like solar powered with batteries. He flew really slow. I got to see him fly over our house when he landed over at Moffett Field when I used to live over there. He flew so slow that I had enough time to like run outside the house, run back inside the house, and get my wife to come outside. It was like 3 in the morning. It was so slow. It was probably flying at like 40 miles per hour. But it was bright. The wingspan was like the size of a city block. That guy must have been really cold. Probably had to wear a spacesuit. Good looking game. Holy shit, this plane's got it too. You see that? Yeah, this thing can automatically land in case the pilot dies. Or is incapacitated. That's cool. I wouldn't trust the passengers with that button though. Fly to IGN. I think that's in San Francisco though. Speaking about IGN, when Gears 1 was debuted, they had it playing at a free showing of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the Moscone Center in San Francisco. And I got a ticket to that, and IGN hosted that. Got to play Gears of War multiplayer before the game came out, and that was so fun. Blew our fucking minds away. They debuted the second level of the game on the 360. I want the new Gears. I want the new Gears coming out. Yeah, and dude, seeing Arlie Ermy on the screen for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so good. That guy's such a great actor.
I'm excited about playing that campaign in a few days.
Hell yeah, we're gonna beat that on Insane. We're gonna be bitching at each other. full steam ahead, baby.
Easy.
I hope they make the game a little tougher too. Like not as cheap as Gears 4, but you know, just ramp up, like put more enemies in the game. You know, the RAM can handle it now. All right, here comes the right turn. God, I miss flying in real life. I gotta do it again. guy's flight level 280. We're flight level 210, 215. Oh, he turned. Yeah, we see him. We see him.
Nasty Nate November Victor India 151 tree. Have the generic in sight.
Now he's at 21,000 feet. Wow, we're at the same altitude. I'm only 500 feet above. Look at this guy. Oh, that was sick. Country roads take me home to a place that I know. West Virginia, something, something. Rocky Mountains, country roads. Be fun to have some like UFO Easter eggs in the game. Flying near Area 51 or Roswell, you just see like a 1960s Ed Wood style UFO flying around. Nice little highway to follow. All right, let's see what if we can tap into any ATIS around here. This might have an ATIS right here. No. About Keene. Unicom Clearance Center. Cash definitely has one. All right, 1251. Two 909 All right, we're already lined up. That's good.
Good day.
You're definitely bringing a switch with you on these flights.
132.65 for Exejet 840.
Wonder if those pilots were drunk as fuck in the 60s. Had to be. They had the pilots clubs and all that stuff at the airport lounges. They're still picking out aircraft pilots from Southwest Airlines that are too inebriated to fly, picking fights with the cops, trying to breathalyze them. Real men. We're gonna be drinking margaritas. Yeah. You can do that in free flight mode all you want. You know, career mode, you're losing all your money. They got the A-10 Warthog in this. They got the FA-18 Echo, the Growler, F-4 Phantom. Just not in career mode. I flew around the F-18 in San Francisco, and there's like a radio tower, and I took it through the opening, through the basically the archway to the tower. That was badass. Flying underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. I did that with a Citation the other day.
See you take a commercial 747 up and barrel roll that thing.
We can fly the 747 underneath the Golden Gate after this if you want. right after we land.
Barrel.
Barrel roll?
Tail.
Oh,
Roll.
municipal airport? Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll land a jet there. No problem.
Nasty Nate, November Victor India 1.
Sir, as we start our descent to Moultonborough, please fasten your seatbelt. Thank you.
She ain't gonna put her seatbelt on, that's fine. Gear down. Hey, we can see something. Okay. Turn off autopilot. My bird. Auto throttle off. We're good. It's not this guy, is it? Kind of looks like it is. But there might be one more airport around here. There's an airport right underneath us right now. See that guy? It's almost at the same angle. But it says here on the waypoint that it's not that. So let's see. No, it just wants us to do a different pattern here. That's all. This is so weird. Yeah, this pattern does not work in real life. Yeah, it wants us to go through the mountains. We're not gonna have that. Sorry, bud. What we're gonna do, we're gonna fly over this. We'll flap up. Then we're gonna make a left around that mountaintop. And we'll end up in the final. Alright. I'm gonna do our turn.
Like a dream.
This is a Ferrari in the sky, baby. This is a good one. She's a real one. There's final right there.
Could land this thing in the Arby's drive-thru.
They have the meats. I was gonna slip land it, but I have to go through here.
Sir, as we start our descent to Moultonborough, please fasten your
Holy
seatbelt.
shit.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bring her into this municipal airport. Here we go.
Nasty Nate November Victor India 151 tree is on final runway 20 to land.
Oh, we are fighting. We are fighting hard. Lot of wind. Lot of wind. Not even on our fucking map down there. You see that? Oh, there it goes. It finally showed up. Yeah, that's another cartel runway over here. We're landing at John Travolta's house. Thanks for leaving the tree right there for us. That was real nice of you. Okay. Put her down. Slip this sucker in there. Come on, you got it. Woo! Oh yeah. What a landing. Holy crap. They really had to put that tree there, huh? All right, well, welcome to your little getaway here.
Sir, welcome to Moultonborough. Local time is 4:24 p.m. For your safety, the captain has requested that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you when you get off. On behalf of the entire company, we would like to thank you for choosing first-class wings. We look forward to seeing you again and wish you a pleasant stay in Moultonborough.
That was a smooth ride. Thanks for the safe travel, Captain. I will recommend your company.
You got a deep voice. Oh, I know now. We are driving Big Mike. We're flying Big Mike around. Oh, 70% satisfied, huh? That's fine.
Good shit, man. I gotta go get ready for dinner. I'll catch you later.
Roger that. We'll start it off with the 747 next time.